Monday, feel any different after you take a couple carries in the run game like that, or not so much?
Not really. You know, ultimately, goal is to get the win. So, I mean, it feels good now, you know.
Your second carry, you took a pretty good hit.
Mm-hmm.
You can have this kind of stuff. I don't want to get those kind of hits.
Not at all, man. I'm a football player. I love the game, and that's just what comes with it. You got to understand and pick your fights. And obviously, I lost that one.
You've done stuff like that going back to last year plenty of times. But with what Tony and Zeke are dealing with, what's that conversation look like during the week? I mean, they come to you in a situation like that, like, hey, we need your help a little bit more than maybe we might? Not
necessarily. It's really all in the game plan. Whatever Kellen feels is necessary and that'll work. We'll run it in the game. But obviously, throughout the week, it's just kind of putting in plays, having it in your inventory for Sunday. And I mean, if need be, I'm here, no matter what the calling is.
Second time around when you're facing a division opponent, is there much carryover, or is that game so long ago that there's not a lot of carryover?
What do you mean? From
when you play the Giants.
Oh, okay. Not really much carryover. You kind of got to re-scout them. You know, a team can be different from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So kind of just going over the notes that we took of them, and then kind of how they've been adding on to that or subtracting, if will. So just kind of paying attention to the scouting report and adjusting after that. That's it.
We asked you last week about the offense and where things stand.
Mm-hmm.
How do you view what Washington was like? And
very physical.
Yeah.
My fault. Washington was very physical. Stayed true to their game plan, and they attacked. Obviously, we probably scored once that game, I want to say, but obviously we'd like to get more in the end zone. But they've done their job of keeping us out the end zone. We look to kind of build on that and be better.
How challenging is it to be patient when you go against a defense that seems pretty determined to take away the deep shots?
It's tough. I feel like we get that week in and week out. A lot of teams get played differently than we do. Obviously, considering the receivers that we have, and they understanding what we want to do here. But I mean, if they want to make it a short game where we keep the ball in our hands, then I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. And just kind of like I said, just it's a game of adjustments, and that we got to be better at. And just be respectful of our opponents.
Are you seeing fewer pressures from teams and blitzes? It seems like the number-wise that what we see afterwards that teams now aren't pressuring as much or bringing the blitz as much.
Yeah, they're not bringing the blitz as much. It's kind of keeping a shell over everything and playing it safe. They're fine with the short stuff and kind of want to make you, beat them underneath and keep everything in front of them. So just kind of seeing that it's kind of been a repetitive, game plan.
How do you defeat that? It's pure execution?
Yes. Be consistent throughout the work, and you got to execute every play. This is the NFL. Everybody's out there trying to, make their family proud and make plays. So it's not easy.
Your rookie year, you set the team record for catches in the season. How impressed are you about what Mike has been able to do?
Very impressed. I think you saw on one of the sideline clips where I was just like, I love him. I love the way he plays, and he's a dog out there. I love it. I love it. And obviously, just for him to consistently do what he's been doing, it's great to see. And you can see the energy throughout the defense is flowing.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.